5% of the current population consists of LGBTs. LGBT stands for lesbian, gay, bi, and transgender, and is used to represent people with different sexual preferences, or simply a transgender. However, it's not the same for everyone, so let's see how other people depict transgenders.
To me, transgender means people who are born with a certain gender, but they don't feel that it represents who they are inside of them, and so they want to make a physical change to represent how they feel inside.
As a person, I would say equality. When I first hear the word transgender, some people might get afraid. Some people might not, understand it. But for me, a transgender, because one of my good friends is a transgender, so it's all about understanding.
Transgender person is a person who was born, for example, male, and then undergoes a medical operation to have a female body, or the other way around. Someone is born female and has a medical operation to have a male body.
ก็เพศที่ไม่ใช่ผู้หญิงกับผู้ชาย
No, absolutely not. I think there's nothing wrong with having a physical self to represent your inner self, and I don't find them strange or odd or any different than anybody else.
I think not all, but most of them are just understood, and there's some percentage of them that that needs people to accept them for the way they are. And some of them tend to overreact, I would say, or tend to be a little bit more over the top. But most of them are just misunderstood.
No, I don't think they're either strange or unacceptable. I think it's their choice. It's their body. Do whatever you want to do. I don't care.
ไม่แปลกนะคะสำหรับหนูนะเพศที่3ก็เป็นคนเหมือนกัน
Absolutely not. I wouldn't judge somebody based on whether they were transgender, straight, gay, or anything like that. I think it's more important about how you act and how you respond to situations, and that's how I judge who I want for my friendship.
One of my good friends, but she's not living in the States anymore. She moved to Australia. So when I first met him, he was a pure guy before the transition, and then after that, he became a fully transvestite.
Would I like to have a friend like that? Well, we're all people, say. So I don't choose my friends based on their sexuality. I don't choose my friends based on whether they're male or female or transgender or homosexual or lesbian or whatever. People are all people. So in that respect, we're all the same.
โอเคค่ะเพราะว่ายังไงเขาก็เป็นมนุษย์คนหนึ่งเนาะแล้วก็เขาก็เป็นเพื่อนเราด้วย
No, I haven't. I feel that that my personality is reflected in who I am physically, but I hope that if I ever felt the need to make that change, or somebody in my family felt the need to make that change, that we would be greeted with love and support.
No. I like myself the way I am, so yeah.
No, my wife would kill me.
ก็มีแฟนเป็นผู้หญิง
The expression of homo, bi, pansexual, and transgender has become more accepted in recent times in our society, and is increasingly shown in media and pop culture. One prime example is films, as some films now feature plots with some of these sexual influences in them. Another example is Japan's media, as a lot of female and some male teenagers in Japan enjoy seeing homo and bisexual content. So the media has adapted to serve their demands. However, in the eyes of LGBT, things might be seen differently. So we interviewed some LGBTs.
No
No, not really.
ตอนนี้ก็รู้แล้ว
While I never really told them, over time they just realize.
They are not really open to homosexuality, and I guess they don't really like them a lot, so it's kind of a sin to them too.
They hate them to death. They'll murder me if I become one.
แม่ก็เหมือนจะรับได้นะก็โอเคแต่พ่อน่าจะยังรับไม่ได้ยังคงอยู่ในสภาวะทางใจก็แม่ชอบพูดว่าเป็นอะไรก็ได้เป็นคนดีก็พอส่วนพ่อก็จะบอกอยู่บ่อยๆว่ามีหลานให้อุ้มนะอะไรแบบนี้แหละ
Like but I know for one thing they don't really like transgendered people that much.
They have no big problem about it. I never seen them do.
No, I'm not.
ตอนนี้ก็ไม่มีก็โสดก็จีบได้นะไม่เครียด
No.
No, not yet.
I can't really remember because the first time that I realized that I might be bi was when I was primary school. I felt more comfortable with guys and I started looking at girls. So I guess before that was just fooling around, playing games like a normal kid would do, until when you get into secondary school and you discover what love is really about, and that's how I realized I was really bisexual.
Not really much of a difference. It's almost the same, I think.
ตอนอยู่ม.ต้นเปลี่ยนนะเพราะแบบม.ต้นความคิดเด็กใช่ไหมก็ไม่ชอบมันต้องเป็นโรคจิตอะไรแบบนี้ก็จะไม่ค่อยเข้าใกล้อะไรแบบนี้แต่ถ้าเพื่อนในห้องก็คือโอเคเพื่อนในห้องก็เพื่อนกันมันก็ไม่ได้คิดอะไรอยู่แล้วแต่พอขึ้นม.ปลายทุกคนดูเหมือนไม่ค่อยคิดอะไรเรื่องจุกจิกเล็กๆอะไรแบบนี้มากเท่าไหร่ก็ทุกคนก็ดูโอเคก็เหมือนปกติ
As far as I knew, I kind of always swung both ways, even back then when I was not really that aware of it.
I've been like this since I was very young, and I don't really know how it changed.
As you can see, their identity may be different to ours, but that doesn't make them bad people. So our society needs to continue to progress and accept the LGBT community. With that in mind, we should not insult or discriminate people that identify with this community. And more importantly, they have the right to express who they are.
Love who you love, so who cares?
Like, we should be all treated equally, I guess.
Stay determined. Make pasta, not war.
หลอกตัวเองมันเป็นเรื่องที่ไม่ดีอ่ะก็เป็นก็ยอมรับไปเลยก็ได้เราตอนแรกเราก็ยอมรับไม่ได้นะม.ปลายนี่ก็คิดว่าชอบผู้หญิงดีกว่ากูอะไรแบบนี้ก็มันไม่ใช่อ่ะเนาะ
No matter which gender you are, it doesn't matter as long as you are a good person and don't cause trouble to the society. Thank you!